Hi guys, I'm Ember. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time. So today I really wanted to get a quick message from Spirit. I don't have too much time, but I was really felt called to do this reading. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, send me them quickly. So we have three piles. This is pile one, this is pile two, and this is pile three. Pick your card and intuitively go after the one you want. And I will see you guys on the other side. Hi, pile one. Welcome to your reading. So I wanted to get a quick message from Spirit. I'm doing it a little differently today. I actually pulled the tarot cards too to make it go a little bit quicker because I don't have that much time before I have to take my kids to school, but really wanted to get this message out. So for your main card, we have Black Moon Lilith, Mystery. We have Service, I feel good when I can help others. Grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Pain, South Node Pass, Scorpio, Investigate, Trust. Then we have for your tarot, and your advice, we have Eight of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Justice, and Queen of Cups. So, okay, so what I'm getting is two different camps of you for some reason. So I feel like I'm getting one camp of you that there was some type of loss, like a death or something. And that may only be for one or two of you that is going through a funeral. But for the overwhelming, I think most of you, I'm getting that someone really hurt you recently and overlooked you or didn't hold you in the way that you deserve or didn't choose you or didn't give you the love that you deserved. There was not an equal give and take between both of you. There was you were giving and giving and giving and giving and they didn't. And I do feel like there was something that happened between the two of you. Or something. Some kind of problem, some kind of slight, some kind of argument, even just something happened between the two of you. And it caused you to feel hard done by in some way. And it caused you pain and you're a little bit stuck in the past. You're trying to move on from it. I get this feeling of trying to move on, but then I also get that it's hard to move on because you don't want to look at the grief. At least that's what I'm hearing. And what Spirit's message is that, which is, I know this is harder to hear than do, is to trust that this is all passing and this is all working out for the greatest reason. I get that there's some reason there's a stop between you and this person. I love the divine rejection is divine protection line, but also when you're going through it, it's really, you know what I mean? Come on, I get it, but it doesn't make it easier to go through it. And I guess it's nice, but it's eh. And eventually, it's not nice in the moment, but eventually, when you get past this energy and you come out of it and you can look at it maybe a little bit clearer, and or you move on and then you don't have that kind of same hook or same obsession or same wanting of them, it doesn't even have to be a hook or obsession, then you're I see it. I see it and I appreciate that things didn't work out the way that they were supposed to work out. I appreciate it and I can see why it didn't work out and I'm glad that it didn't work out. But you're moving into that place, but it's just taking some time. And understand that karma is not about punishment, but there is some sort of justice coming to light. And it may not be our justice the way we want it, but Spirit is saying that justice is coming. And that could just be justice for you, you know? We don't really understand the way that karma actually works, but I digress. And trusting and investigating that what happened here as objectively as possible could be very helpful for you guys. And this is for the camp of you that are in the person in you, and this could be a friend. It doesn't even have to be a relationship. Something happened between you and someone that caused a lot of pain and a lot of grief, and it caused pain. Now, the people that may have lost somebody, you're going through a lot of grief. You may be having to deal with family soon that you may not usually deal with because you have to go to the funeral or whatever, or go into this places where someone was lost, someone passed on, and you are in a lot of grief. And Spirit is here to tell you that you're not alone, that yeah, just to give you support and love, because there's nothing that really can be said when someone passes on that we love. There's nothing that we can do. There's nothing there's nothing that anyone can say. But at the same time, Spirit is saying that you're not alone and that you're going to get through this, to keep holding on as best you can. Hold on to yourself, hold on to the people that you love. And then that goes for the other people too who are in this like weird thing with somebody else where you're like moving on, but like it's weird. And that goes the same thing for you guys. Like, keep going. Don't stop. Everything's going to be okay. Like, it's going to work itself out. And you're not going to always feel this pain and this grief forever. And there is grief that needs to be felt, guys. Like, there's some real grief here that needs to be felt. And investigating it and looking at your past and looking at why it's there. Like, ask, why are you here? What are you here to teach me? How are you here to transform me? See what the answer is. Sometimes it may surprise you what answers you get. You know what I mean? Like, I'll ask that question and I'm like, what? Yeah, you guys are not alone. Both camps are not alone. This is hard to go through. Each one of you is having a hard time with this. I think that I felt called to do this reading because I think it's important that you understand that you're not alone, that Spirit is watching over you, that you're very protected spiritually, that it's not going to last forever, that you're moving out of this. For the people that are in the breakup, you're moving out of this. For people in the grief, you're going to move out of it too. It may take, depending on who you lost, it's going to be different for all of you. It may take longer than you want, but you're going to move out of it, and it's not always going to hurt this bad. But it's never going to be okay. Like, losing someone's never okay. It's never like, this is, you're stronger because of it. No, fuck that. It's not cool that, it's not okay that you lost somebody. It's not okay that you're going through this. There is no, look at the brighter side here. But I do want to say that it won't last forever. Feel your grief, feel your pain as much as possible. Give yourself breaks in between feeling the grief and the pain. This goes for the people that are going through whatever this other relationship type thing is. Feel the grief and pain as much as possible, and then give yourself a break. Like, sometimes it's easier to tackle grief if we move through it slower. Give yourself grace. Give yourself compassion. Move through it as slow as you need to move through it. And find the people that make you feel loved. Find the people that make you feel like you're held. Find the people that make you feel like they're there for you, that they have emotional security, that they're loving, they're warm, they're kind. Like, find somebody that you're close to that makes you feel safe, and stay with them as much as possible if you can. It may be hard for you sometimes to reach out. I totally get it. I have a very difficult time to reach out and tell people I'm going through a hard time. Do it anyways. Spirit's saying do it anyways. Reach out. It's important. It's really, really important. Okay, so I wanted to get some Greek goddesses that are helping with you, and then I'll finish up this reading. Sorry it has to be so short. I just really don't have any time. And I hate that I'm doing this when I have no time. I probably shouldn't, but I really want to get it out. For some reason, I feel really called to get it out. Okay, so we have Apollo with you, which is the god of light. Apollo's with you to help see that there's another side to this. Prometheus, cunning. That's, I think, helping you with understanding what's going on in the relationship between you and this other person and what their true intentions are and how to move strategically throughout it. Okay, Spirit, one more for them. I feel like I should get one after this. Yeah, Eris is helping you move through the strife. One more, Spirit. And we have Epimetheus, which is carelessness. Yeah, I think Epimetheus is helping you remain objective in the relationship that you're finding yourself in with this other person that's not really, it's very confusing. It's not really showing you what you need. It's not really giving you what you need. So it's very interesting. I'm with you, you guys. You're not alone. You're going to get through this. Spirit's with you. You're very protected. Try to feel the grief as much as possible if you can. If you can't, then, find people that you feel safe with. Like, just do the best you can. This is not about, making you do something that's not natural. Do whatever is most natural to you. Do whatever you need to do to feel safe. Do whatever you need to do to be okay. That's what this is about. That's what this is telling you. Do what you need to do to feel okay, whatever that is. I may have not said the things that you need to do in this video, but you know, if you sit and say, what do I need to do to help myself feel better? An idea will come to head, and try to do that if you can, if you have the energy. Okay, guys, I really hope you like this reading. Please do all the YouTube-y things and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So today I really wanted to look at a quick message from Spirit because I don't have that much time. But your main energy is 9th house, faith. Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. Humor, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Energy, Taurus, cultivate, sun, source. We've got, for the tarot, I pulled the tarot cards first because I'm trying to get this done quicker. I'm sorry that I'm in a rush, but I really wanted to get this message out. So we have the Emperor in reverse for your advice, 3 of Wands, the Hierophant, and 5 of Pentacles. And my daughter's here, and I wanted her to talk about the sun because she came in, and we really wanted to I just wanted to get her advice on what she thought. Come here. No, come here. All right, what do you think? What do you see when you look at the sun? What do you think Pile 2 needs to hear from Spirit? What do you see? She got nervous for a second, so we had to stop. So say what you want to say, baby. What do you think about the sun?
I think that, like, this is, that, like, this is, like, you, and then this is, like, the feelings.
I love that.
The love around you.
That's so good. I love that. I think that too, guys. I actually was thinking that already, that you guys are the sun. That's who you are deep down. Like, you're very bright. You're a very bright light, and you're very, I think like what she said, you're very loving. And, okay, so the other thing I think, so the 9th house is about faith, and that's really about moving through a transformation as well. It can be about travel, but I think that for you guys in specifically, there's a transformation that's been happening, and you're moving out of the transformation that's been happening. And I feel like your gifts are coming alive, but your energy is being used a lot by others. You're transmuting a lot of energy from others. Like, other people will have feelings, and you'll be around them, and you'll start feeling like really sad and maybe not know why. But like, Spirit's saying that you're transmuting a lot of other people's energy right now because you're an empath. And cleansing is really important. I already think most of you guys are cleansing yourselves, but taking salt baths, like using black tourmaline or selenite is really good for cleansing your energy field. But I just sense that there's a lot of people that you're around right now that they are somehow draining you, but not in the way that, like, it's conscious. And I think that you're really getting comfortable with knowing that you cannot change the past. You're no longer stuck in the past. You're really in the moment and looking towards the future. I really feel like this pile is going through one of those cocoon or void stages, and you guys are literally like poking your head out of the cocoon like a butterfly. And you've already gone through a lot of transformations, but this is another massive transformation that's happening for you guys. And I think that your energy and your gifts and the way that you look in the spiritual world is changing, and people may have a hard time not looking at you when you walk past them. Like, you may draw a lot of people's attention because there's something about you that is, they don't know why, that they're drawn to. And it's this, there's some transformation that you're going through. I feel like it's spiritual. It doesn't have to be spiritual. It could just be emotionally, but there's some massive thing that's happening. And I also feel like for some reason with the Emperor in reverse, I felt like there was someone around you who was abusing power in some way. I don't know why I feel like that. I'm just looking at this really quick. Temporary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like there's something going on. It could be with a coworker. It could be with someone that just doesn't have your best interest at heart. But this reading is to talk about, just be careful about the people around you. You're very protected by Spirit. You are going through a transformational stage, and just be very careful about the people that are around you right now, because your energy is changing and you're in this like movement time. And I think that sometimes when we go through that, our energy can be more susceptible to outside influence in some way. And I feel like Spirit's just saying that your energy, and it's not like you shouldn't be transmuting this energy that other people give you. You should. Like, it's part of your gifts. But it may be on, like, steroids, for lack of a better word, that it may be like that, and you may be feeling really heightened and really, like a live wire. Like, I get you're, like, a live wire, and then that, like, people are, like, coming up to you, and then you're, like, boom, hit with a feeling, and then boom, hit with a feeling, and then you're, like, trying to transmute it, and then you're crying, and then you're, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Well, your gifts are changing. You're going through a massive transformation emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and your light is changing, and you are being called to just be more aware of who you decide to put yourself around at this specific time, and because you are the sun, and people want to take your energy, and like, you know, consciously, unconsciously, people want to take your energy, and cleansing is going to be very important at this time. I think cleansing probably is the most important thing, and remaining grounded is another important thing. I think what I'm seeing with Taurus is like remaining grounded, remaining in your body, doing sensory activities, cooking, cleaning, like, you know, things that just keep you in your body. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, I wanted to get 3 Greek goddesses that will help you. We've got Typhoeus is helping you with your fear. And I think that you've been tackling your fear already, and that Typhoeus is here to help you continue tackling any new fears or any lingering fears that are still around. You've healed a lot. So any fears that are still lingering are healthy fears. And I think that there can be, you know, you can have fears from trauma still present, but since you've healed the main wound, it's almost like I see like these little things coming out, and you're just catching them. Like, and it's just like a little, what are they called? Like wispy things. I don't know how, I hope you know, guys, what I'm trying to say. It's like little remaining splinters that you need to pull out, that you got the main one, but there's like little baby splinters that are coming out, and you're catching them, and Typhoeus is helping you with that. We've got the Harai. Oh, does that say the Harai? I thought this is, I don't know why I'm thinking of the Mirai, but this is the Harai time. Spirit's helping you with, the Harai is helping you with understanding what time is, or helping you be engaged in the moment, not be in the past anymore, stay in the moment, look at the future, be able to plan, and use actions to help with the future. And then we have Trojan horse trickery. This is all about this emperor right here, dude. Like, there's somebody around you that you may not fully trust, that gives you that ick feeling, that but you don't have any actual, like, what's it called, concrete evidence or logic that tells you why you're getting that feeling. Trust yourself. If there's somebody around you that gives you the ick, or that you don't really know, or that you're a little bit confused by, or that you're like, I don't know what this person's really about, I don't know if I can really see who they truly are, understand that they may not have your best interest at heart. And if you continue to trust yourself, and if you continue to pull on your gifts are very strong right now. Trust them. Trust your gifts. The Hierophant, or trust your emotional body to tell you what's true. Trust your gut. If you don't believe in Spirit, trust your gut. Trust your gut. All right, I wanted to get one more. And don't be afraid, because you're very protected. Chiron and woundedness. Yeah, you're really working on your woundedness. Like, that's what I've been talking about this whole time. Like, you've really healed a lot of stuff. That's what I just said. You've really healed a lot of stuff. And you guys are really just going through something super transformational, because you've healed a lot of this stuff, created space, and now shit's taking off. You're like exploding into like gifts and beauty and energy and love, and like fucking new relationships, and like good shit's coming in, because you guys have done the healing work to get there. All you have to do is just like this little bit of like a cleanup, to help. That's all that Spirit wants to say. But you're doing amazing, and that's mostly what this reading is about, like, is how amazing you guys are doing. And to keep going, and like you have this confidence in yourself that you didn't have before, and like it feels fucking good. I'm like, I get it, because I'm coming into my own confidence right now, and like it feels so good to feel just a little bit of confidence and not feel so insecure and afraid about what's gonna happen next, and worried about if your life's gonna fall apart, if you're gonna fuck it up somehow. Like, I legit like am so proud of you guys, because I can feel your confidence, and it's fucking beautiful. Like, it makes me want to cry, because like I am in my own confidence, and it's just, there's so much meaning when you do so much work to get to where you're at, and you get there and you're like, fuck yeah. So like, give yourself the pat on the back that you so deserve. I think that's all I have for you guys today. I'm so sorry it's so short, but I really wanted to get a reading out, and I have 10 minutes. I have for another reading, the pile 3, before I have to take my kids to school. But I hope you liked my daughter. She really just, I wanted to get her involved. She's so nervous, so I appreciate you guys waiting and just being supportive. So please like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So I wanted to do a quick message from Spirit because I don't have that much time today. So this one will be shorter, but I really wanted to get it out. So for your main card, we have Grand Trine Blessings 46. We have Worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Caution. Pallas Athena Think. 8th House Mystery. Space. For your tarot cards, I pulled already to make it quicker. We have 6 of Wands, Page of Cups, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and 3 of Swords. And then I felt like I was a little bit confused about what's going on, so I pulled Isolation, Growth, and Disruption. So I get that you were in a healing mode. You were healing. You've been healing. That's what I get first. Then I get that someone came in and really hurt you. And it's interesting because pile 1 was very similar. And I don't know, maybe it's in the collective lately that there's something happening with people where they're being shown relationships where they aren't getting what they deserve. And how do you move through that, and seeing how you move through that, and then working through that and coming out the other side, because that's what I see that's happening right here. I feel like you got really wounded by somebody, and it could be a friend, it could be a relationship. So most of you I'm getting relationship, some of you I'm getting friend. And it made you really confused. And you had an idea about this person. You thought you knew who they were. And maybe you were getting a little bit of success or something, and they got jealous, and then you saw who they really were. Or they liked the way that you gave them everything and then didn't give you anything in return. Or it's different for all of you. But, you were creating this space through all this healing, and then this person came and hit you in the heart. That's kind of what I saw in my head. I saw someone hurting someone in the heart. And I think your heart chakra got really wounded by this. And I think that I don't know, maybe this is past energy that I'm reading, because I heard some of you, this person is trying to come back in again. And you're like, no. I feel like, I don't know. I can't tell if it's past or present energy. I feel like for some of you, it's present energy. I feel like for others, it could be past energy. And then this person's coming back in, and then this is making you worry. And then you're having this pride in yourself and being like, no, I know what this is. And so just be aware, right? Be aware that this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. That's what I'm really getting. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They look really great, and they may have a really good fucking mask. Their mask is good, so good. But it's confusing, and it makes you, want to figure it out. And I get that. I am so like that. I'm like, dude, I don't get it. I want to figure this person out. I just want to fucking know. I love figuring people out, and I'm really good at it. So when I can't figure someone out, it fucking, makes me lose my shit. And not in, a romantic way, in, a normal person way. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just I really want to figure them out. And I think that you have something similar, and that's what's happening right here. You're I just want to figure it out. What's going on? I want to know what's going on. There's this mystery around it, and it's making you fucking lose your shit. And you're like, what's going on? But just know that this person is not who you think they are. I think you have an inclination that that's so. And it's all about trusting yourself. How do I trust myself? How do I trust myself in my intuitions, even when everything is showing me that it's not? And that's something I'm going through. It's how do I trust myself above all others, above all else, above all logic, above all fucking bullshit? Because usually our gut instincts usually are right, as long as it's not in a lot of fear. If we're sometimes, our fear will take over and it will feel like intuition. So it's you gotta get clear. But when you're having a feeling about someone and you don't think that you have a bad feeling, and your mind's telling you that there's no evidence that points to that, then it's no, you're fucking right. Your gut's right. Trust your gut. And I think through loving yourself and finding this pride in yourself, are you beginning to be like, this is not cool? Like, this person's not cool. This person's not, doesn't really have my best interest at heart. I may have been projecting onto them my ideals or my love or whatever the fuck it is, right? And, or my want for a friendship or my want for a relationship or my want for an ideal partner. It's so totally normal to do this, guys, by the way. It's just when you get that gut instinct, that hit of intuition, that fucking weird feeling about somebody, trust it. Trust it, please. Spirit is extremely stressing this. Trust this and go within. Go within. Go deep inside your body. Go into your heart. Get really still. Figure out what's going on. Try to meditate. I know that maybe some of you don't like meditating. So I think most of you are cool with meditating, but if you're not, I get it. Try to find any semblance of stillness, whether it be in nature, whether it be with friends, whether it be with someone who makes you feel safe, whether it means talking it out with someone who makes you feel safe. Be like, this person's like this, and I don't understand why I'm getting this hit, but this is what I'm getting, and I don't know how to trust myself. If the person's your friend, they will tell you, trust yourself. And they will tell you, oh, that doesn't sound right. And sometimes our friends can be more objective than we can. And finding the friends that will help you, I think. And because I got this isolation card, right? And there's also this growth card. So don't forget that you're growing. And when we're growing, you know, I heard this yesterday from one of the group therapists, because I'm at this place and they do addiction as well. And she was talking about when you're growing, you want to get high. Like, that's normal. When you're growing, you want to get high. You want to do drugs, because when we're children, we have all this shit in our head about, when we're children, we have all these intense emotions. And if you didn't have parents that taught you how to soothe yourself and bring that stress, it's like this, down, then what we did as children, it was disconnect our mind and our body. We disconnected. And what our brain does is learn how to disconnect from our body, but how to shove the feelings down. And so all this energy, all this intense emotion that never got out when you were a child is still inside of you. And so when you stop doing drugs and when you start growing and you start feeling safe enough, all this crap comes up and it comes out. It comes out, and then your brain, what your brain does is try to make sense of it and goes, no, this is not safe. What helped us before when we were feeling not safe, and what helped us survive? Drugs did. And so that is kind of how this works. And I do not know why I had to explain that to you right now. But I think that there may be some stuff. You may feel safe because you've done the healing, and there's still these remnants that are coming up. And or you may be healing this relationship with this person. Maybe this is past energy. Maybe you've gone through this and you're learning how to heal it. And that all this remaining energy is still coming up out of it. Like, when we don't process something, it's always going to be stuck in our bodies until we feel safe enough to process it, until we still feel safe enough to let the emotion out of our bodies. And so I think what Spirit's saying is, understand that this is a time when all of your shit's coming up. Give yourself the grace and the love for going through things, for having all this emotion that needs to come out, that's finally feeling safe enough to come out. And that is because you're growing. You are growing, pile 3, and that's why it hurts so much. That's why it's so confusing. And it may not just be involved with the other person. Now I'm kind of like onto the healing thing. But like, you're growing so much, and sometimes when we feel safe, we have all these emotions, and what our brain will try to do is keep us safe and tell us, like, this is what you need to do. This is not okay. Something's wrong. No, nothing's wrong. You are growing. You are growing. You are changing. You are loving yourself. You are feeling safety. And then when that happens, we're going to feel a lot of shit and a lot of weird stuff. And what you're going through is totally normal. Spirit is seriously stressing this. I cannot tell you. This is why I did this reading. I'm telling you I had something so important to say, and I don't know what it was. And this is what it is. You guys are growing. You guys are growing. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. It's totally normal to be going through this. It's totally normal. Wow. I'm like so in like, just like, this is crazy. I'm like, because it's so important that I say this. I don't know why. It's just, I hope that it helps, guys. I hope that you understand that you're growing and that it's okay and that nothing's wrong with you. Okay, Spirit, I wanted 3 Greek goddesses to help you with, or that are helping you right now. We've got Metis, wisdom. They're helping you with wisdom. Asclepius, healing. Let's see, you guys are healing. And there's wisdom that is being gained in you guys from going through all this stuff, through these hardships. We've got Alchemine, unfairness. Yeah, there's something that happened that was unfair, and Alchemine is saying that this is going to resolve. Whatever this unfairness was is going to resolve. This unfairness could also be in childhood, and if fairness had happened in childhood as well, it's going to be resolved. And then we have, I got 2 more. which one? Hold on. Okay, they want both. Akaris, which is inexperience. And Akaris is helping you deal with the people that are inexperienced, because I feel like you guys are very experienced. I don't feel like you're inexperienced at all. So I think what this is doing is helping you understand that there's people that are inexperienced that don't know how to move, and you know how to move, and you need to find the people that know how to move with you, and leave the people behind that are inexperienced, that not even inexperienced, but that aren't going to help you, that are going to drain you. Leave them behind. And then we got Uranus, which is remoteness. And this is about finding the safety within yourself, but also finding other people that make you feel safe, and putting yourself out there, and doing your best to put yourself out there, I guess is what I'm saying, because it can be hard if you have a lot of wounding around stuff. So, oh my God, you guys are growing so much. I'm so proud of you. I cannot. This has been an amazing reading. I really hope that this helps you guys. You guys are growing. Give yourself some grace and compassion. You guys are so growing so much. So much. Stuff's coming out because you feel safe. That is amazing. Love yourself. Give yourself the grace and compassion. Understand what's going on. And you are so loved and so championed and so protected by Spirit and by me. And I just really hope that you guys like my reading. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.